A Kentucky football player became a hero not once but twice.
Larry Smith spoke with him about his courageous acts just weeks before he graduates high school.
The motto for the Center College football team is a simple one.
Our sayings, pursue excellence with a vengeance, and that's just not on the football field, it's everything we do.
For 4 years, Zach Mason has been a big man on the Danville, Kentucky campus as a 290-pound offensive lineman for the Colonels football team. But he's been almost larger than life since he, fellow senior Cole Littleton, and some other friends turned hero on spring break in Gulf Shores, Alabama, saving 2 teenage girls who were in distress in some turbulent water.
You know, when we saw that they were, drowning we just took off. My whole time, all I could think was I got to get there. And, it probably took us a minute, minute and a half, but it felt like 5 seconds. And, once we got there, got the hold of them, got to the point where we could stand and, a little more stable. And that's when it really hit me like, okay, like this was a pretty serious situation.
I've always wanted to ask this, so what does a superhero do after the deed is done?
Well, first thing I did was I got a drink. My adrenaline was flowing, so I had that's what I did.
Well, obviously when you hear something like this, you're thrilled that someone's life was saved. Then you find out who it is, and you kind of think through, okay, am I surprised? Well, you're always surprised. But then again, as you're aware of, this is his second time that he's saved a life.
That's right. Last September, the future physical therapist was in the right place at the right time while having lunch with his team in Nashville.
This girl came up to us, and it was kind of weird because we're like, all right, like she's not saying anything. And then we're like, are you okay? And she shook her head no. Then she grabbed her throat. And so I was like, are you choking? And she nodded her head yes. So then I did the Heimlich on her and actually got it out on the first try.
Zach jumped into action then, having once seen his father perform the Heimlich maneuver on his mother when she was choking years earlier. 2 lives saved, 2 complete strangers whose names he never learned, in 2 places far away from his Crestwood, Kentucky home.
I think it ultimately comes down to football, especially being an offensive lineman. Like I've always put other people before myself, and wanted just to provide what's good for the team, I should say. And in this example, it's the society. So I've really just been in the right place, right time twice now.